Oh boy, welcome to the Yee Yee Show. So today we're going to show you a little something different about the Yee Yee and the Yee Yee Casa. As you guys all know, we remodeled. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh my God, look at those pendants. But hey, there's the wifey. There she is, just enjoying some bubbly. But we just remodeled our whole downstairs, and we got the backsplash, we got everything. Didn't want to show you guys, but welcome to the Yee Yee Show. And today we're doing a little something different. I don't have my uniform on. I got my apron on. I'm talking about that uniform. So today I have decided to I know you guys see my pantry back there, nice pantry. But I have decided today to do a nice crab in a bag at home. And I love to go to crab in a bag by our house. But you know what I mean? Some people in our family don't like to go. But so I decided to bring it home and do it at home. So we went to the local seafood place today, Costco. We got some shrimp, you know what I mean? We got some nice big shrimps. We got some nice hot links right there. We got some lobster tails, you know what I mean? We cut them in half. We got some snow crab because we got a couple pounds of snow crab right here. I am a Dungeness crab guy and king crab guy, but my family does not like to work for their food. You know what I mean? They don't like to, you know how it is when you eat Dungeness crab and king crab, you gotta work for it. The family doesn't like doing it, so I'm trying to make it easy as possible. So we got the big boy pot right here boiling up. I'm gonna make my own from scratch crab in a bag, garlic, butter, sauce. We got some Louisiana Cajun powder right here. Ooh, we got some Tony's spice and herbs, Creole seasoning powder. Oh boy. And of course, you gotta have the Old Bay. If you ain't got no Old Bay powder in the house, you're slipping. You know what I mean? We got our butter, you know what I mean? The grass fed, we got our minced garlic. We got our butter, we got some minced garlic, we got some chopped onion, we got the rice on deck, and we got some corn. This beautiful island we got here, we got some corn, we got some beautiful red potatoes. I got the wifey right there relaxing, how she always watches me. And we're both drinking some bubbly. Hold on.
Oh my gosh.
That's how you taste wine. And got our beautiful background, our beautiful home we just put together. Look at that art statement right there. But do you see that big old 82-inch TV right there? Anyways, you know what I'm talking about? Yo, with your boy Yee Yee today. We're cooking it up. Something different than always just work, 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 work. Today we're cooking, and cooking. I love that. I love the backsplash. It's just the Yee. Did she just interrupt? Anyways, you know what I mean? You would think she's a director. But you know what I'm saying? Yes. Oh yeah, we're gonna put some Louisiana crawfish, shrimp, crab in the boil in there, and boom, bam, we'll get back at you. Welcome to the Yee Yee's kitchen. Oh, that might be something coming up. The Yee Yee's kitchen, because I love to get down like James Brown in the kitchen. Let's go. Yes. And make sure you wear your kitchen mitts, because that bad boy's hot. It ain't gonna say sorry. But we got this at the local grocery market, and these Louisiana products, I thought I was only able to get these in New Orleans, baby. Because when I was in New Orleans, we grabbed a bunch of gumbo packs, shrimp Creole packs, and all types of situations. When I went to my local retail store, I'm not gonna tell you which store I went to, but you know what I mean? Crawfish, shrimp, and crab boil. So this thing comes beautiful. You're just gonna grab this whole bag. It got a bunch of holes in it. So it goes right inside your pot. Look at that smoke. Ooh, wee, baby. New Orleans, baby. So you know what I mean? We're gonna put this whole thing in the boil, and it's just gonna stay in there and boil and boil and boil. We're gonna give it a few minutes in there, let it do its thing. Then we're gonna add the seafood and the sausage and the shrimp, and we're gonna let that boil for about 10, 15 minutes. Then we're gonna drain it. Then we're gonna make our sauce. But stay tuned and we'll be right back. Yee yee. Oh boy, it's time. Check that out in there. My cameraman, get in there. Check that out. It's boiling. That whole bag goes in there. And if you can smell this aroma, you'll slap your mama right now because it smells so good. That crab in the bag actually does everything for you. It's like that's like, you cut a lemon up in there, you put an onion up in there. But now we're going to add the shrimp. I'm going to add a whole shrimp because, these are 21 to 25 shrimps per pound. That means they're the big boys, like my trailers. You know what I mean? So we're gonna add all those in there. Hope it don't get splashed. Ah, yes. Okay, that's so nice in there now. We're gonna throw that away over there. And now we're gonna add we got some lobster tails, you know what I mean? You could save some money by getting a whole lobster tail and then cutting it in half. And now you got two. Whoop. Whoop, there it is. And there's another one. Whoop. You know what I mean? Now we're gonna grab some crab, some of this snow. Some people say snow crab, some people say a pilio. You know what I mean? But we're gonna add all that. Ooh wee, baby. And we're gonna put all that together for you. You know what I mean? We got some about right here. I think this bag is 1 whole pound, and this is a big boy bag. My stepdaughter, she loves to eat crab when it's here. You know what I mean? Now, ooh wee. But she had some kikis. Do you know me? But yeah, got some more right there. Ooh wee. And now look at all that in there. Now we're gonna add the links, some sausages. You could use andouille sausage. It's probably better andouille sausage or smoked sausage. But out here in that 707, we're gonna use some Evergoods. You know what I mean? What is it? Is it Evergoods? Yeah, we're gonna use some Evergoods. You know what I mean? That's what we use. We're gonna throw all those in there, put all that together, and now you're gonna have nothing but love in there. Emerald Lagasse style. Bam. You know what I mean? We're gonna put all that together, and remember these crab are already damn near cooked. So all we're doing is cooking the lobster and the sausage, and I gotta go put the corn in there now. Jesus. We got so much ingredients going into this one pot right now. But we got this beautiful island. My wifey shucked all the fresh corn. This is cut, everything cut. We're gonna put all those in there. Ooh wee, baby. Ooh wee. And you think we're having company over. No, it's just for us. Because we got Survivor on tonight. You know what I mean? Oh boy, remember Jeff, if you're watching, I'm a candidate for Survivor. And we're gonna put the waxy potatoes. Never mind the laugh in the background. You know what I mean? The wine is already kicked in probably for that person. But you know what I mean? So now we got, come check this out, helper. You know what I mean? Now we got everything in there. Everything is in there. You see all that goodness? Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna bring this to the boil. We're gonna bring this to a boil and leave it just like that. Just like that. We're gonna clean up this mess right here. And we're gonna leave that to a boil, come back in about 15 minutes. Let me see this top. I could touch it, it's okay. We're gonna put the top, but every kitchen should have one of these big boy pots for, gumbo, soups, my family's favorite, menudo, extra tripe, you know what I mean? It's extra chewy. But this bad boy, let's go. We're gonna come over to this situation and make the garlic butter sauce, baby. We'll get back at you in a minute. Okay, so now we are here sweating these onions out in a nice olive oil. We're gonna sweat these onions out until they almost disappear. Then we're gonna start adding the seasonings, oh boy. And then, we got the butter over here on deck waiting. And, we got water, we got our minced garlic. We could have used fresh garlic, but forgot to get it. Anyways, you know what I mean? I'm not perfect. But yes, you with your boy Yee Yee. We got the crab and everything going over there. We'll get back at you. Let's go. Oh boy. So now that we got the onions sweated, we got the onions really sweated, real soft. Now we're gonna add our seasonings. You don't have to ask me what's the tablespoons, what's the measurements, because I watched 50 YouTube videos on this already, and I just eyeball it. You know what I'm talking about? You know, we're gonna add all these seasonings in here. Hoo-wee, hoo-wee, hoo-wee. It's about to get real New Orleans, Bourbon Street in this bitch. I tell you right now, we're gonna mix that together. You see how pasty it gets now? It's like a roux. You're making a roux, baby. It's like we're making a gumbo. Look, see that roux? It's coming together. If you could just smell all this magic.
Good.
You know what I mean? Never mind her. You know what I mean? She's just, you know, someone who's drinking too much. But anyways, you know what I mean? The wifey, I'm making my wife a nice, beautiful. You see that coming together? You see that? You see how it's coming together? Oh, if you can smell this, oh my God. If you want, you could have added a little bit more, you know what I mean, situations, but we're gonna add some butter to it now. Watch this, watch this. We're gonna add some butter. This is just to give it a little bit of love, because we still have to add some water. You know what I mean? You know, I hope you guys got a nice garbage can inside your kitchen like that, like I do. I feel like I'm on a TV set. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm like Emerald. You know what I mean? And you know, we're gonna let this melt all down. And you might say, damn, that's a lot of butter. But you guys ever went to Crab in a Bag? Guess how much butter they use? And do you think that's grass-fed butter? You know what I mean? Think that's Kerrygold butter? I don't think so. But it's so delicious. But anyways, we're getting this on there right now. We're gonna show that little love. Then we're gonna come over here. Babe, show me some love over here. Oh wow, it's boiling, it's coming together. Oh wee. Okay, babe, step back before we get all fogged up. I'm gonna leave that like that. And you see, this is coming together just like this. Oh wee, the butter has melted. Okay, okay, okay. So it just depends on how your family, how you guys like the sauce. You know, when you go to Crab in the Bag, Cajun crab, whatever, you know, and that sauce comes thick. You know what I mean? You try to bring it home, it's already hard. But you know, but anyways, you see the butter has melted now? The butter has melted in there now. So now, you know, some people may not like this because there's a lot of onions in it. But you know, when you go to Crab in the Bag, there's a lot of garlic and onions in there. And I love it, trust me. But you know, okay, now what we're gonna do now is we're gonna add our garlic. I put all the garlic in there. I don't care. Yes, I put all that garlic in there. Clog my arteries. But I think garlic is actually good for you. So, you know, if I had more garlic, I would put more. Trust me. You know what I mean? Thank you, Kevin, man. And you know, we're gonna put that in there now to create some more. Now, if you can smell it in there now, ooh-wee. Now, if you really wanted to get in there, you could put a little bit more of Old Bay. Just a little bit more. I'm trying to tell you, ain't nothing wrong with a fucking grind. You know what I mean, Mark Kelly? So now we want to get it all together, and now you want to. Depends how watery you want it. You want to put at least 2 cups of agua. You know what I mean? Yes, look at that now. Oh, now it's getting the color. Let me get one more cup. You know what I mean? So if you guys can smell it in here right now. Ooh-wee. So now it's going to come like this. And what we're going to do is just bring it to a boil. Let this come to a simmer. And, you know, we'll get back at you. You're cooking with the yee yee. Yes. All right. So there it goes right there. We put it all together in there. Oh man, the crab, the corn, the sausage, the potato, everything is in there with that sauce. Oh my God, this sauce right here. Ooh-wee, ooh-wee. Let me tell you that right now. Real bayou right now. Real Crab in the Bag. We're gonna put it in the bowls and get it ready for everybody to serve, and we'll get back at you. And you know, we're gonna serve it with a little bit of rice too if you want. But you know, yes, look at all that in there. All that goodness in there, the crab in there, everything is in there. Beautiful kitchen, we just broke it in. But anyways, yes, let's go. You're with your boy, Mr. Yee Yee. Ready? Mm-hmm. All right. So we got that smack sauce right there. Ooh-wee. I'm talking about that is ooh-wee, straight by you. Now we're gonna pour it all in here. We're gonna pour everything in here on top of all this greatness in here. Oh, baby. Oh, ooh-wee, ooh-wee, all that greatness in there. We're gonna let that sit for a few seconds in there. Just like that, we're gonna let it sit in there for a few seconds, hold up. We're gonna put the top on that. And that's nothing but love, baby, ooh-wee. If you had smell-o-vision and you know, if you guys were here with us, you would love what I just did. You know what I mean? Something different, Mr. Yee Yee's Kitchen. And you know, the wifey loves when I cook and I love to entertain. That's why we created this beautiful environment right now. We put our money into our own house. The best investment you'll ever have. Trust me. And you know, we're gonna get back at you. We're gonna serve it up. We'll get back at you. Yee yee. Yes, yes. So we just got finished with the crab boil. We got the snow crab in there. We got the lobster tails in there. We got the shrimp. We got the corn. We got the ooh-wee. We got some rice right here. You know what I mean? But it's going down. Thank you guys for watching this video. A little something different from Mr. Yee Yee's Kitchen. We're getting down, and that's how we do it. You know what I'm talking about? Let's go. Yee yee.